Today, we got to talk about a manga I just read that had me asking, is this for real? It's called Drama Queen by Ichikawa Kuraku. And let me tell you, this thing goes from zero to what the hell real quick. Now, at first, I didn't think it was as bad as people said, but dear God, it's worse. Way worse. This is a manga about a world where aliens exist, and the main characters, they hate aliens, like really hate them. And I don't just mean the, oh, I don't trust aliens kind of hate. Nah, these guys would rather cook an alien for dinner than have them hang around. And I'm not even joking. Picture this. You're in a world where humans and aliens coexist. You've got an alien baseball player winning MVP, dating a human. Sounds pretty chill, right? But then the alien bumps into our main character, Nomomata, and boom, off rip she's saying she hates aliens. Like really hate aliens. That's Nomomata's entire vibe. And it gets worse, because soon after at her factory job, she meets Kitami, who's the ultimate alien hater. They begin talking after Kitami saves Nomomata from getting yelled at by their alien boss after they bumped into Kitami. Now, these guys don't just dislike aliens, they want them gone. Like, as in, not on Earth, not living near them, not anywhere. And it doesn't matter that aliens saved humanity from a meteorite or gave them some advanced tech. They're like, nah, we're good. And I'm sitting here reading this, and at first I'm like, okay, maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe this isn't as bad as it seems. But a few panels later, we find out Nomomata is 17 and has to stay working at the factory because she cut ties with her parents and pays for her own house. After which she says she wants aliens to disappear again for no reason. Like, bruh. Another couple panels later, we cut to our main characters on the beach and we find out about Katami's backstory. His parents were killed by aliens. Alright, I get that he's angry, but I still don't think that's enough of a reason to hate all aliens. It seemed like their deaths were a traffic accident too, but point is, he still hates aliens. After we find this out, Nomomata says, let's talk some trash, and then there's some panels of them kicking sand and just straight up being racist. Nomomata also acknowledges how both Katami and her are miserable and it's fun, so at this point I was just hoping to see the author try to develop the story a little more than the characters just being racist, but we get a little segment of Nomomata back at work talking to her alien boss or co-worker. I don't really know, but as the alien was trying to light a cigarette, they were holding a can of cooling spray. Nomomata didn't know until cops told her later that cooling spray is highly flammable, and seconds later this alien catches on fire. Now usually when someone's on fire, you try to help them. Maybe a stop, drop, and roll, or maybe trying to pat down the fire with a piece of clothing, but nope. Our main character just stands there and watches, and some of our background workers come to the burned body, and one of them says, couldn't you have called for help? Yeah, that would make sense, but we know why she didn't try to help. So a page later, we see Nomomata get her letter of termination, rightfully so, and not soon after we see her get a call from Kitami. Kitami says he needs a favor and that he's outside her place. So Nomomata goes to open the door, but then I see it. A panel later, we see this lifeless alien on the shoulder of Kitami. It's clear that this alien had gotten rocked, and not just any regular beatdown, no. This guy gets beaten until he stops moving. Why? Because the alien bumped into him and didn't apologize. So instead of just letting it go, this man goes full rage mode and beats him senseless. And I'm just sitting here thinking, is this really happening? But wait, it gets worse. As they use their singular brain cell to cook up a plan on what to do with the dead alien, a thought enters Nomomata's head about the situation at the factory. She proceeds to say, it smelt like grilled meat. Grilled squid to be exact. It smelled really, really good. What in the actual hell am I reading? And it's not like this is played off as some horrific accident or an out-of-character moment. No, this is just normal for these guys. They're so deep into their alien-hating ways, they're planning a full-on alien feast. It's literally one of the most vile panels I've seen in recent manga. Basically from there, Nomomata cooks and eats the alien, then the madness keeps going. Our main characters start plotting to exterminate all the aliens. I'm not making this up. Their big plan is to just murk all the aliens. And they're not even subtle about it. They're like, yeah, we're gonna kill them all, then eat them. That'll solve the alien problem. I kept thinking maybe it was satire. Maybe the author was just cooking up some really dark commentary on racism or xenophobia. But nah, this is straight up racism and xenophobia. I was trying to give this manga a chance, but now I'm just like, what the hell is this? It's not just a dark, edgy story. It's a messed up xenophobic fantasy where the solution to alien existence is genocide and cannibalism. Look, I get it. There's supposed to be some tragic backstory and maybe even a planetary war brewing, but none of that excuses what we're seeing here. Drama queen is the final boss of racism, and I'm not even sure how to process that. This isn't just a dark manga. This is a disturbing portrayal of hate and violence against an entire species. I thought it might be satire, but I've got my doubts now. So, what's the takeaway? Well, if you were thinking about reading Drama Queen, just don't. I'm saving you the trouble. You don't need this kind of ridiculousness from a manga. Trust me, there's a lot of better stuff out there. I really tried to give it a chance, but the more I read, the more I questioned why I was reading it. Let's just hope, for the sake of humanity, this is just some bizarre, twisted satire that somehow went wrong. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Am I being too harsh, or do you agree this is just too much? Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to hear more of my rants. Until next time, stay away from alien cooking shows. I'm Hoops and Anime, and that's about it. See ya.